Hello Reshaper, hope you're doing well today. In today's video I want to share with you how to get your first close. One thing you can always do. In fact, so many people in my environment are actually also in the mastermind group I'm inside. They're trying to get the first close, but it's kind of hard to actually get the first close, get over the edge, like myself back then, you know, when I was standing on the freaking half pipe and want to go with and drop in on the skateboard. Just jump over the coping, over the edge, you know, drop in into it. You have to really go all in. And the same thing actually with business, you have to go all in. Same thing actually with business, you have to go all in. So many people actually don't really realize it, how to go all in. And if you want to have the abundant life, you have to actually be entrepreneur. And other thing, I mean, you can actually have it with a normal job. However, the same thing is when you have a job, always you have a job, you're building not on your own dreams, but the dreams of others. You're helping to actually build the dreams of others. But we are actually made to actually also work on this, and you know, the destiny of others. That's actually what I also recommend for everyone, to also start the side hustle and maybe also become an entrepreneur yourself, and maybe also go away from a job. And job is just for not just to be you know, from the cradle to the grave there, but really in just temporary. I believe that jobs are just made for temporary things. Just to have your startup, have the things, and then you can go, and then you can take another employee. I mean, it's hard for a company, maybe for a company to go over the edge and, you know, having this business done because you don't have any employees anymore. But guess what? So many people still want to become an employee rather to become an employer, because you have to take the responsibility of your actions. When you have the responsibility, then you can actually also control where you go. So the thing, what you can do actually to get your first close done, because so many people are really struggling with to get first close, and this is actually what's all about and what's different. Entrepreneurs want entrepreneurs to get the first close done. Once you get the first close, you have actually, the gates are open, you can do everything you want. So the first close,
prepare to fight.
What you want to do, if you're like on a campus, you want to go to people who are on the same campus. You just ask them, hey, what's your problem, and stuff like that, and try to actually communicate with them, because people are emotional beings, and you can just close on emotional state by asking specific questions. When you ask specific questions, there you can close. Without any questions, you can't close. Questions is the key when you want to close everyone. And if you really struggle to go your Facebook groups and just engage in Facebook groups on a daily basis, and you know, because so many people are there, you just go out, you can just really go for your people, for your own friends, and just try to ask them, hey, what's wrong, stuff like that, and try to close them, but not really just charge them, because okay, charging is actually the thing when you close it rightly. However, you can actually close by just asking random things like yeah, how I can help you, and really it has to be really genuine. The key is to be really genuine and to connect, to build the synergy with the client. Once you have bought this energy, you can close everyone, because energy is the key how you can close. You build this sympathetics between yourself in your client, and then you get to close down. So this is the number thing you have to take consideration always when you want to actually close people. And how I actually got this, all this knowledge, is I have a mentor and I have a coach, and this coach was really my own torch of my cave of madness, who has showed me the way, showed me the shortcut, how to get out of it. And I'm also currently doing, based on this knowledge, I'm also offering online one discovery coaching session for free. Yes, you have it right, for free. When you're one of these human beings, you want to go to the edge, you want to step up from entrepreneur to entrepreneur. If you're an entrepreneur who want to step up the game from 5 figures to 6 figures, or maybe even more, there you can actually go in, and I will chunk the link down below. You can schedule a call with myself. Why you want to have this call? Because the first thing what we want to do, we want to discover your why. Because when I and you know your why, you know actually where to go from there, and I know if we are suitable for each other. Because guess what, this offer is not for everyone. I don't want to have those people in my niche who are actually just doing it from themselves. I mean, you can do it from yourself, I have nothing against it, but who are using it on the wrong thing, because you can use the knowledge for good and for bad. And I want to just tell people who are using this for good. For good, that means also helping others. You can keep it for yourself, but the ultimate step that you have to do to actually go to the next step is to help others, and this is really essential. Another thing, I also have a Facebook group, because I know from back then I have been in several mastermind groups, and they're so powerful by engagement, especially when you're in a toxic environment like me here in Germany. So many people are complaining about everything. Like Gary Vaynerchuk says, Germany and the rest of the Europe are really stagnating for 50 years straight if you compare it with the rest of the world. Like if you compare Europe with China or with US, no big companies has been established really, and it's just, I mean, back then Germany was really a nation of entrepreneurs, and currently there's nothing with entrepreneurship here or running. And this is actually a big issue that I'm seeing. People are just really satisfied, but they're not really satisfied, just complaining, but do nothing about it. And this is the thing which actually also brings me to, we have to reshape this, because it can't be that Europe has been the leading, and currently just for 50 years straight it just do nothing, no really big growth there. And it takes really just having really small decision to buy the road, it just takes years. Like in Japan it takes maybe 1-2 weeks to repair a road, but here it takes really years. So Reshaper, tell me what's number one thing you have picked up so far, and share it with your friends, because I believe sharing is caring. Give me a like if you had some value from it. I do upload every single day, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Have an awesome day, and do not lie to yourself. Pursue your passion now.